Everyone, we are back again with some Mortal Kombat Deception. We're gonna go ahead and play through Conquest mode. Now, I tried starting this up like an hour ago, and I was having some troubles getting my emulator to properly work. So we're gonna go ahead and re-watch the opening sequence. Luckily, that was, you know, a little bit of a mishap on my end, but I got it figured out now, so everything should be working fine. But yes, we are going to go ahead and get started right now on the first cutscene, because this cutscene is amazing.
Chance that this trouble came to be. The blame falls squarely upon my shoulders for giving evil the chance it needed, and therefore fulfilling an ancient
Yes.
prophecy.
Our plan today is to work through the Conquest mode of Mortal Kombat Deception. Now, I got kind of inspired to play this because of my experience with Street Fighter 6's World Tour mode. And this is effectively its precursor. This really is its precursor. This game really revolutionized single-player content in fighting games at its time, way back in 2004. God, this cutscene's still badass, though. It still holds up today. But yes, like I mentioned before, we tried starting this up earlier, and it didn't pan out the way I wanted it to. But now that we got it all squared out, we'll go through the Conquest mode once this cutscene is over, and then we're going to begin our journey through the world and realms of Mortal Kombat. This is also back during the time period when they were doing 3D animation, like 3D battlegrounds kind of style, like 3D arenas. So the combat style for this particular kind of Mortal Kombat really kind of began in Mortal Kombat 4. They kind of kept it on for a trilogy after that. Raiden goes down. Goodbye, Raiden. This is also like when they start diving into more like darker stories too.
The combined might of Quan Chi and Shang Tsung proved to be overwhelming, even for a thunder god.
Still a cool moment.
Defeated. The deadly alliance had won.
Raiden will be okay. He's just taking a nap.
Their victory was short-lived, as suspicion and lust for power overcame both Quan Chi and Shang Tsung.
Yeah, that's why you can't trust villains.
Turned on each other. The deadly alliance was no more.
Fair enough, villains turn on each other. I will say this much, in terms of the writing, I was a little surprised that Quan Chi won the battle.
Shang Tsung and reveled in his conquest. But it is said that there is only one true ruler of Outworld. And that ruler had returned. Former Emperor of Outworld.
Former Emperor.
King. The prophecy had been fulfilled. The Dragon King had indeed returned to
He had indeed returned.
and impose his dominance.
I would love to see a reimagination of Onaga in modern terms now. Onaga is definitely a bit of an underwhelming boss in the world of Mortal Kombat in terms of design. Definitely not the most inspiring, but I will say this much. His introduction in this opening is pretty amazing.
And so it was that a new alliance was
Just a big monster. And even the three powerful individuals couldn't take him down.
Sworn enemies joined forces to combat a greater threat. was not enough to defeat the Dragon King. There was only one chance left. Raiden's sacrifice was in vain, for the blast had little effect on the Dragon King. Now Onaga has what he needs to shape the realms as he sees fit. I was the fool who brought him this power. Only I can destroy this threat, born of deception.
Oh, Shujinko, you done fucked up. So yes, I actually played Mortal Kombat Deception when I was like 14. I have not been able to have access to this game until recently with the thanks of emulators. Because this game is impossible to find. Now, this game did get a re-release for the PSP, I think it was. But for the most part, this game is very difficult. Like, I'm really surprised this game never saw re-releases in future iterations of its lifetime. I'm surprised that it never saw a re-release for, you know, other handheld markets, or also like re-releases for even for next-gen consoles, because the Konquest mode is really something of the like something special. This is the first open world fighting game that existed in its time, and it was truly unique. But that wasn't even the best part about this game. It was one of the best elements, but this game had so much content. It had chess. Combat chess, where you had to battle each other out using combat in a chessboard. It had a puzzle fighter. It had all this all this content plus the online. It was way ahead of its time when it came to online gaming, as well as fighting games too. It was way ahead of its time. An incredibly ambitious game. But let's not wait any longer. Let's begin our journey into the world of Mortal Kombat. There he is, baby Shujinko. I do love how they like settle you into the world of Mortal Kombat, because you get to understand that he's just like Shujinko's story is really tragic when you really understand the depth of the betrayal that goes on throughout his entire life. And it starts off with such an innocent beginning.
Combat tournament and free Earthrealm from your tyranny.
Is that so? Then it seems I will need a stronger opponent to defeat the great Kung Lao. Goro, fight!
The battle between Goro and the great Kung Lao. Them reenacting it, just a bunch of kids reenacting legends of their times, as children would do. In terms of storytelling, this actually does a great job of helping us understand Shujinko's motivations. At a young age, he always wanted to be a hero. He craved adventure. Yes. His curiosity gets the better of him, and he wants to go check out the dojo right across from the playground. His first experience with the none other than the drunken master. Now, for those of you that are new to Mortal Kombat,
Shujinko, you have arrived. Let us begin.
Those of you that are new to this generation of fighting games, as well as this time period of Mortal Kombat games, voice acting wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. It was somewhere in between. There was definitely some enthusiasm, but it was also, there was a certain kind of approach that they kind of went with that feels a little overacted.
You have a long way to go, but every step is a victory. How you maneuver in combat plays as much a part of your strategy as how you punch or kick.
Tap toward or away from your enemy to move your Maintain your movement. Got it. Exercise it multiple times. Got it. So yes, as you may notice, this is not a 2D version of Mortal Kombat. This is actually a 3D.
That offensiveness is always the correct path to victory. A hasty retreat can give you the space you need to plan your next attack. Ah, very good.
Well, thank you, Masabo Raicho. Knowing your fighting style like you would yourself, let no attribute escape you. Try to strike me once with 4 different basic attacks to understand their unique characteristics. Often you can perform different attacks with the same button by pressing in a direction at the same time. For example, pressing towards your opponent while attacking will execute a different attack. Yep.
Correct.
Now the format of like this game is a little janky. Next, Shujinko, I will show you your attack variations. Some attacks can be executed by combining the directional buttons in an attack. These attacks will often strike your opponent in different locations. In the Mantis fighting style, press X will initiate an attack to your opponent's chest. However, pressing back will attack your opponent's knees.
Oh, very nice.
This game really was ahead of its time. It revolutionized the very idea of tutorials, incorporating tutorials into the story mode to teach you how to play. And I'm all for like traditional tutorials. I always love traditional tutorials. However, having tutorials like this that teach you how to play organically and make you feel a part of the experience. Oh, I see what it wants me to do, doesn't it? There we go. Teach you how to play organically is great. It's a natural way to experience a gameplay format. Could you give me some water, sweetheart? Thank you. Oh, there was Ermac. There's a lot of Easter eggs in Conquest mode. That was Ermac, the guy in red that just ran by me as one of the Mortal Kombat characters. Every once in a while, you'll stumble on some amazing Easter eggs in the game. Another nice thing about this game is that they have multiple versions of currencies, which is awesome. So there's a lot of things that you can purchase and collect and use that stuff for. However, I do have some qualms about the currency system in this game. It's a little bit too extensive, meaning there's too many different versions of currency. Yes, how do I stop that? That's right. Means it can be very difficult to actually make progress sometimes in terms of like actually unlocking stuff in the crypt. You have to have like a variety of different coins. Fortunately, Conquest mode is pretty plentiful. See, there's Sub-Zero. There's a little Easter egg there. Sub-Zero went to hide behind a tree. But they start you off with this small little world here.
You must be Shujinko, the one Master Bo Raicho mentioned. I've seen you around before. You and your friends are always pretending to be famous warriors in that park over there. My name is Apep. Master Bo Raicho asked me to show you the other schools where he teaches martial arts. Follow me.
Now, one of the things I really appreciated about this time period of Mortal Kombat, making this particular mode, is that everything's voice acted. The voice acting's not great, but I appreciate the fact that they even did the voice acting. They didn't have to. They didn't need to go this far, but they did. Even if it is a little, you know, ham-fisted a little bit. There we go. All right, more lessons from Bo Raicho. Every warrior has the potential to effortlessly link his or her moves into one long combination. For example, you can combine attacks by pressing square square in a rapid succession. Yep. Combos.
Oh, very nice.
You show the markings of a promising student. Not many of my pupils have understood the technique of combining attacks so quickly. Now try the full combo. Such a cool way to implement education through the game. Power attacks, yep. Form power attacks so I may see that you have learned them. Now, for those of you that aren't aware of like the competitive scene of Mortal Kombat, this game was known to be incredibly broken. I never played the game competitively. I played it online a lot. But I never went to tournaments. I never watched any tournaments. I would never participated in it. However, it's very well documented. You can find a lot of information online, on YouTube and anywhere else that covers a lot of detail about the broken nature of Mortal Kombat Deception's competitive scene. And it was quite the doozy. Nevertheless, it doesn't make it a bad video game by any means, but it did have some issues in regards of balance as well as like design in terms of fighting. But I will say this much, for a casual player like I was at the time as a kid, this shit was amazing still. I didn't care if it was jank or not. Obviously, as you may notice, there is a natural day-night cycle. There's a time, there's a clock, there's even a weather system in the game. This happened back in the PlayStation 2!
Let's go to the next class.
PlayStation 2! We'll pull this shit off! So impressive. Oh, what the hell? What just happened to me? 2 days later? What just happened to me?
Shujinko, you are awake. I was worried about you. Do you realize you were out cold for 2 days? From now on, you should be careful not to pick up everything you see, okay?
I must have stumbled onto a side quest. I think I accidentally stumbled onto a side quest and I didn't mean to. Damn, out for 2 days. Look at that. Natural day and natural rain weather back in the PlayStation 2 era. For a fighting game! For a fighting game! Got a crypt key. All these things that you collect, they have value. You can either spend them in the crypt or you unlock things naturally. That's a Lin Kuei member, isn't it?
What do you want? I do not have time for foolish chatter. I have been instructed to search for able men and women to increase the ranks of my clan. You cannot possibly possess skills worthy of a Lin Kuei warrior.
Ah, the Lin Kuei. Well, I did see Sub-Zero and Ermac earlier, trolling me. So maybe I do have the possessions of, or the capabilities of being a Lin Kuei warrior. Far more than you could ever know.
Here it is. Master Boraicho says you are interested in becoming a real warrior. If you are going to be the best, you will have to train hard. It is not easy, but it is worth it. Go inside to watch the next lesson. I will wait for you.
It's kind of funny to me because Shujinko is the main character of Deception, but he never makes it back into the spotlight of the Mortal Kombat world, which is very fascinating. That this game was a massive commercial success and it was very well received despite its blemishes. But Shujinko never made it back into the main spotlight again after this one debut, which is kind of crazy to me in a lot of ways. And I think it might be because a lot of his design, since he is an old man by the time that you play him in the actual game as a competitive character. But it is fascinating how that works. 1, 2, 3, contextual blocking. They had contextual blocking back then, which was kind of cool. I didn't think it was the... It seemed kind of cool. A little gimmicky, I won't lie. Ducking below your opponent is an effective tactic to avoid hot attacks. Yep. So go ahead and start ducking underneath these. I got a very low praying mantis stance. Was it? Oh, I just gotta sidestep it, right? Oh, I gotta time it just right. Okay, it's on 0. I totally forgot that I even had an evade sidestep like that. That was that strong. To be quite frank, when I played this as a kid, when I was 15, I did not utilize any of these advanced techniques. I just button mashed as hard as I could and just kept trying over and over again. Didn't give a shit about the understanding of the game mechanics. Just hit buttons and see cool shit happen. Learn the combination strings and just keep mashing it over and over and over again. Sapphire coins.
The next class is beyond this bridge. We need to pay the toll to get across, but I have no money. We must find some other means to pay the guard.
Get some ham from the butcher to bribe the guard. Really, ham. Ham. And what kind of... These are some really backwoods folk, and now that I'm thinking about it. Ham. Where would ham be? There's the speed up mechanic. There we go. Butcher? Hey, butcher.
You are right. The guard at the bridge must be hungry. Please take this ham to him.
That's all it took. Just a really quick conversation. But I get it. This is meant to be a tutorial stage. Get you acclimated to the mechanics in the safe, protected village.
It is too late to start any classes today.
Yeah.
Ham. I love ham. Thank you very much.
Oh, bye. Okie dokie. Now, this was one of the things I didn't like about this game, was going inside all the houses. Locate flour for the baker. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't remember that, so I got a new side mission. A lot of times, a lot of these houses are just straight up empty rooms. Literally just a table and empty. Like, this is the most non-house I've ever seen.
Oh, my back. I need some water to do my laundry. Would you be so kind as to fetch me a bucketful?
Okay, fill a bucket full of water. There's gotta be a well somewhere then, right? Or do I just go right to the river? Can I go right to the river? There's gotta be a well somewhere. Where's a well? Well. Maybe the well's for... No, there's the well. There's a well. Got a bucket full of water. I'm not sure where to find flour. Maybe this might be like where I need to go. I'll have to come back here later. Everyone's asleep right now. So yes, with a day-night cycle in this game, one of the coolest things is that since it is organically moving through time, traditionally in most games you usually sleep till time passes. In this game, you meditate and time fast forwards. It all happens like in front of you. You get to see time fast forward in an organic way. It's really cool. I'm impressed that they were able to like code this shit. That a flower there by chance? Hello?
Greetings, Shujenko. How are you on this beautiful day?
Nope. I'm guessing pottery. Have a flower?
This is some of the finest pottery I have.
Nope, just it. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, let's go ahead and give that woman her water. I don't remember which house she's in. Hell? I'm thinking that the question marks are other kinds of side missions. Yeah, never mind.
Some people say that there is a realm where there is nothing but chaos.
Literally, you can interact with everybody. All these NPCs that are wandering. And it's impressive that they were able to, like, make this feel organic, too. This feels like a small village of actual people just chilling. Oh, hello. Watch me just invade your private domicile.
Who looks through my window each night at 2 a.m. I would be most grateful if you could scare him away for me.
Yeah, what?
Why are you here? You should be looking for the man who watches me undress.
Okay, I think he said 2 a.m. if I remember correctly. Come back and help you with that later. I think this is the house with the water? Is this the house with the water?
Thank you.
There we go. That's some easy money. Easy money.
Young man, my dog ran away and I have not seen him in a few days. Please help me by asking people if they've seen my dog.
Okay, find the lost dog. Very inspiring side quests, but it is the introduction. Liu Kang's music. Hey, I've got Kenshin unlocked. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with this little training bit.
I do not know what you said to the guard, but it worked. He is gone now and we can cross the bridge.
I didn't say shit, I just gave him a big fucking slab of ham. That's all I did.
Here we are. As usual, I will wait outside. I've already learned these lessons anyway.
I already learned these lessons anyways. I'll get better than you. If you become an accomplished warrior, you will likely have studied many different fighting styles. Each fighting style has its strengths and weaknesses. Weapons are also frequently used in combat. You will likely have to learn how to use many during your many years of training. Yep, style, stance, Shaolin Fist, Den Tian Dao, Mantis. So as you may have noticed, you can switch fighting styles. And as you switch fighting styles, you will have a new moveset. Each with its own different unique strengths. And this was kind of the structure of how, like, the Mortal Kombat trilogy of that time era really focused on, like, having 3 styles, 2 of them being a fighting style and a third one being the weapon style, and they wanted to, like, have you bounce between these 3 styles to add, like, a lot of variety. In a lot of ways, when you stop and think about it, this is the precursor to the variation styles that they would eventually implement in later entries.
You are halfway done. Just one more training room before the main school. The bridge is clear now. Follow me.
I'll come back and follow you in a little bit here. Oh my god, just smacking people.
Yes, this is the main street of the town. You can get anywhere you want to go by following it.
Master Boraicho has many schools in town. Some of his students spend their entire lifetimes training.
Now, what I will say about this game is that this game definitely has a very light RPG feel in a lot of ways. Oh, there's Jarek. Jarek just went by. There's a little Easter egg. Jarek is one of the Mortal Kombat 4 characters. But yes, it's got a very light RPG atmosphere. The mechanics are very simple. Really, you're just in a big sandbox that you're interacting with. The RPG mechanics are really based in the interactions with characters and talking with them and doing quests.
I am the blacksmith for the job. Right now, I am fixing a pot for a woman who lives near here.
Although Master Boraicho drinks heavily, he does not promote or condone underage drinking.
Oh, wow.
I have important business 2 blocks further down the road. I have no time to talk to you.
But with this game, now that I'm stopping and thinking about it, it reminds me of an era revolving around, there's this game from way back in the Dreamcast called Shenmue. And it's very clear they took a lot of inspirations from Shenmue in particular.
I do not know how this is possible, but every night between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. money appears by the well.
By the well, okay. Good to know.
I'm getting tired. Go on inside. I will still be waiting for you out here.
Now, one of the things I do remember is one of the drawbacks is that if you don't keep track of all your side quests that you're engaged with, you will lose track of them. There is no tracking system that tells you when you engage the side quest. So it's really easy to forget what you were supposed to do. And then when you come back and accidentally do them, you don't know where to cash them out later down the line. So that can happen a lot of the time. It's a well-known fact that when your opponent attacks, they are vulnerable to your attacks. You may be able to recognize this opportunity. Keep your eye out for a red fight stance indicator light just below your opponent's health meter. When this lights up, your opponent's exposed to your attack. This is the punishing system, huh? You will do more damage to your opponent when the red light is on. Try to dodge my attack and then counter it with another attack. Okay. Oh, I see the little red bar. Shit!
No! Do it again!
Try again. There's a well-known fact that when your opponent attacks... Yeah, we already talked about this, Boraicho. I swear, I hear the swooshing. I hear my switching going on. Shit. Okay. I'm trying! I'm trying so hard, Boraicho. Okay. How much recovery there is in a single hit. In a single hit, you can just get so much recovery. There we go. Are you seriously? Are you serious? He's waiting. Okay. Much better. I figured it out. I finally figured it out. Good, now duck under my high attack and then counter with your own. Really? I gotta be right next to you? There we go.
Correct.
I've already taught you combo attacks. These attacks can do more damage. If you find yourself being attacked by a string of combos, you cannot block after the first hit. There is a method, however, for breaking a combo. This is what's called a breaker. Yeah, I know how breakers work. Breaker 1. Breaker 2. Breaker 3. Alright, what's going on? What's going on?
You're back. Now let's try a few more advanced maneuvers. Follow me.
Following. I follow. These follows use.
Last stop, the Earthrealm Academy of Martial Arts. Most of us call it Fight School. This is where students learn the more advanced techniques. Some of the best warriors in Earthrealm have studied here. I am training in Tai Chi these days, but I hope to learn many more fighting skills. Someday, I want to be the greatest warrior in Earthrealm. I will show the real Shang Tsung who is the best and kick him all the way back to Outworld. Anyway, I have to go to class now, but I will see you later. I hope you decide to join our school. Bye.
Bye. Goodbye. Before I do that, it's 3 in the morning. Excusez-moi. As I collect these coins. These delicious coins. These wonderful coins. There's supposed to be a peeping Tom around here somewhere.
I heard the guard say that his favorite meal is ham.
Yeah, I already figured that out, lady. Oh, it's PM. Okay, so supposed to be in the morning. So let's go ahead and find in the morning. Okay, there he is. What a friggin' creep.
You should see this. At 2 a.m. every night, the woman in this house undresses in front of this window. I think she is undressing in front of the window on purpose.
Here, listen to this, wifey.
Sadly, this is as close as I will ever be to a nude woman. I am suddenly reminded I need to buy some melons at the market tomorrow.
Not exactly.
Clearly, she is in love with me.
Okay. He's watching through the window. He's peeping a woman while she's changing. Yeah. Get out of here! I just knocked him out. He's still alive. See? He's squirming. She hired me specifically, or asked me to deal with it. Yeah. Damn, he's been out for hours. Maybe I did kill him. All right, pay me.
Thank goodness you took care of that peeping Tom. Now I can undress in private.
Can undress in private. Absolutely. Still haven't found signs of that missing dog, though. All right.
This area is restricted. You do not have authorization to enter.
Okay. Sorry about punching you earlier. It wasn't intentional.
Hello.
I remember you, blacksmith, right? All right, on we go. Ah, Borracho, teaching me the ways of martial arts. Probably boozing at the same time. Many skills you have learned can be used together. By combining fighting styles, you will truly become the master of Mortal Kombat. Linking fighting styles together will enhance your attacks. Show me you understand this by performing style-branching combos. Okay, so there's a damage boost when you do that. Okay. By launching your opponent into the air, you leave your opponent vulnerable to attacks. Try pop-ups. I'm impressed with your aptitude for learning martial arts, Shujinko, but I must put you to the test to see if you truly understand the intricacies of combo attacks. Show me you can perform this advanced style combo branch. Mission complete. So one of the things that is very clear in the story of Shujinko's journey throughout the world of Mortal Kombat is that he's got a natural knack for fighting. He's got a very natural knack for learning, as well as copying other fighting styles very quickly. He's gifted. He's a gifted young man, he is. You. Yes.
I am sorry, Shujinko, but I cannot let you pass these gates.
Why not?
Why not?
For a reason, to protect the citizens from foreign dangers. You are too young
Sounds dangerous.
to venture outside. Return when you can prove to me that you have learned enough, and I may let you pass.
Yes, Master Boraicho. I will continue my training.
So, like I mentioned before, voice acting in this is a little rough. It's not the worst, but it's not great either.
Greetings, Shujinko.
Who? What are you?
Do not be afraid. I am Damashi. I am an emissary of the Elder Gods.
The Elder Gods?
Yes. They are the powers that made this world possible, as well as many others. I have come to you on their behalf because they need your help.
What kind of help do gods need?
The Elder Gods are in need of a champion, one who could complete a quest to save the realms. Shujinko, will you accept this quest to save all that exists? You will be a true hero.
What if I refuse?
Then I will find another. One of your friends, perhaps. The one who pretends to be Shang Tsung.
No, not him. I will be your champion. What must I do?
You must traverse the realms in search of items of great importance.
But Master Boraicho will not let me outside the walls of the town.
Not to worry, Shujinko. I will bestow upon you a great power. The ability to absorb the fighting skills from any fighter you encounter. This will give you the edge you need on your quest. Go now. Return to Master Boraicho and show him you are an experienced fighter.
Okay, so
Damashi, thank you. I will not let the Elder Gods down.
this obviously is the most critical moment in Shujinko's life.
Back so soon? I thought you had returned to the school.
I am ready to prove that my combat skills are good enough.
Oh, very well, Shujinko. Show me.
Additionally, what we do learn that with this sequence is that not only is it the most critical moment or the most impactful moment in Shujinko's life, but we also learn that when Shujinko is already a naturally gifted martial artist who learns very quickly, added with that ability that Damashi just gives him, just exponentially expands his ability to grow as a fighter, and is what makes him such a dangerous adversary as the series goes on. I highly doubt that you have learned enough from the few lessons that I've taught you. Okay. Wow, he just tried to vomit on me. Really? Okay. Trying to remember which one was the combination for the combo switching one. Oh, the jank. I forgot about how jank this thing is. There's one of them. Woo! Jank combat. All right, our journey to the bigger world begins.
Oh, I am most impressed, Shujinko. I had no idea you possess such an aptitude for martial arts.
Martial arts.
I have no doubt that you will be able to handle yourself in the outside world.
Unless they carry a shotgun, then you're fucked.
I would very much like to train you myself. Perhaps I can mold you into the next great defender of Earthrealm.
Train me personally? I would be honored. But first I have tasks to complete outside the gate.
Not a problem. I train all my advanced students at my home down the road. Meet me there later and we will resume your training.
I will see you there. Goodbye, Master Boraicho.
Goodbye, Shujinko.
All right. That. I forgot who that character is that Shang Tsung's squaring off with. I don't remember. Am I allowed to come back here? I don't recall if I'm ever allowed to come back here again. Am I? The door is locked. I think I have to like come back at a certain time in the game. I don't recall if I'm ever allowed to come back to that village. In any case, it doesn't matter.
I see you have passed your test.
Yes, Damashi. The power you gave me to copy other warriors worked well. I really felt as if I could fight like Master Boraicho. He was so impressed that he offered to train me personally.
Excellent. There is much you can learn from him. But first, you should begin your quest. You must find 6 items of great importance. The Kamidogu. Think of them as tools of the gods. There is an impending doom that threatens the survival of all the realms. With these tools, the Elder Gods will vanquish this menace.
Where do I find these? Kamidogu.
They have been scattered throughout reality. Each one lies hidden in a different realm. The Elder Gods are unable to retrieve these items themselves, and therefore must elect a champion born within the realms to collect them. They have constructed...
Very Zelda-like, you know, go collect these artifacts for these godly beings.
The first Kamidogu, I will show you what to do. Until then, good luck with your search.
Thank you, Damashi.
I wonder if I remember correctly, there's an Easter egg in here somewhere, right? Chest. Oh, I think I just saw it. No, never mind. Lots and lots of coins. And this was like the main reason why you'd play Conquest mode, was an easy way, an engaging way at that, to collect material, goods, as well as resources to unlock stuff in the crypt. So that way you can unlock characters, outfits, sometimes fun videos and content that's, concept art and stuff like that. All sorts of stuff. Master Boraicho's house. I think that the best thing about this game by far is the fact that you get to travel to all 6 realms. So each of them with a distinct distinct design and approach. I will say that my major criticism of these worlds is that they are a little flat in certain regards, but the creativity behind them is still there, and it was very ambitious.
Greetings, Shujinko. It is good to see you again. As promised, I will now impart to you my most powerful techniques.
I am honored, Master Bull Raicho.
I train my most promising students here at my home, away from prying eyes, to assure that my secrets are known only to those I trust. Now, let us begin your training.
And thus, we actually get to learn an actual character. Raicho's actual fighting style. So, this is one of the things in the game that was definitely one of the more interesting things, but I have a lot of conflicting feelings about it. It's nice because it actually teaches you how to play all the characters in the game. However, you have no control over which characters that you play as. That's, to me, was like a great teaching experience, but it also felt restrictive in certain ways. So I feel a little conflicted about it, but I don't think it's a bad system by any means.
Oh, very nice.
As we begin to learn Bo Raicho's fighting style, Sumo.
Oh, very nice.
Because Shujinko's fighting style is actually pretty decent. But after you learn Bo Raicho's first style, you almost never use Shujinko's fighting style ever again.
Correct.
Oh, that's, I see, okay. I'm the biggest fan of that camera change there when it lifts up like that a little bit. Little funky. Little funky. Little jank city with some of the controls, I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely a slight bit of input lag. A lot of recovery and a lot of moves, which just tends to be a lot of how Mortal Kombat tends to work with a lot of this, attacks. A lot of times there just tends to be a lot of recovery on a lot of their attacks, with the exception of MKX from what I understand. Alright. Nice. Damn, Bo Raicho's actually got some combos on him. There's a lot of high attacks, though. Go Jutsu.
Ah, very good.
I'm guessing this is his long range
Very nice.
options. This style is probably used particularly for like poking. Pop-ups. Interesting. Now, I don't remember if you're ever allowed to check the move list in Conquest mode. I'll have to figure that out over time. I'm not getting that. Okay, there's a particular timing to that, I guess. All right. I remember when I was a kid and this not this one, but the one before this one, Deadly Alliance, came out. And I remember the very concept of every character actually using a fighting style and switching between them, and the game actually telling you about all these fighting styles was really freaking cool to me. It's kind of like, to me, it's more of a gimmick than it is an actual fighting game system in a lot of ways, because the system is in this game's like mechanics is a little odd, to say the least. But I will say that at the time it had a major impact on me, or not major impact, but more like it really wowed me. I thought it was really, really cool. Alright, Joe, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of your special moves like that one. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. Hey, sweetheart. What do you think of this special move? You straight puke. Just straight puke. That's a special move. It makes you slip on his puke. Very ill. A lot of potty humor. A lot of potty humor. I'm not sure where Bo Raicho ever fit in the tier list of this game. Goofy as shit.
Round one. Fight.
All right, how am I supposed to even remember that? Thank God. Okay, good. I can at least check up all your moves, dude. So that is a plus there. How much recovery there is on every strike. If you do not complete a combination, you are stuck in recovery for days. If it doesn't land on your opponent, you are so vulnerable. Shujinko trained with Master Bo Raicho, learning the combat skills that he would need later in his life. Now Shujinko has aged, getting older. 5 years have passed before Bo Raicho convinced Shujinko he was ready to venture out on his own. So we've jumped 5 years into the future now. Already. Big time jump there. We're no longer a little boy. Looking a bit like Liu Kang in a lot of ways.
Jinko, you have completed your training. It has always amazed me how quickly you learn. You have excelled far beyond my other students these past 5 years. It is as if you have been granted a gift by the Elder Gods themselves.
I'm grateful for your kind words, Master. And I am grateful for all that you have taught me.
You have learned much as my pupil, but my training can only take you so far. Experience is the ultimate teacher. To further your training, you must venture into the world. Through your journeys in this realm and others, you will attain enlightenment. May I suggest, for your first adventure, that you help me find my warrior's medallion. I seem to have lost it.
Very well, Master. I will help search for your medallion. May I ask where you saw it last?
I seem to recall having it a few nights ago at the docks. Perhaps you can begin your search there. I will stay here and look around the house. Farewell, Shujinko,
And good luck.
Farewell, Master Boraicho.
Boraicho. Can I go inside here and rob your house? Got any goodies? I'll take the money out of your drawer. Yeah, right out of your piggy bank. Absolutely. Not a fan of that look for Sub-Zero. That's a terrible design. Oh, nice. There's a map. I never knew that there was a map. There's a portal and there's my mission. Huh. You know, I actually never knew that there was ever a map in this game. That's surprising.
Young men, you had best be careful. For the last few nights, I have heard someone trying to open the door of my house. Who would have thought that our peaceful community would become home to a burglar?
Home to a burglar indeed. Locked. I go into yours, ransack your house. Nope. All right. Off we go. Into the dark beyond.
This must be the dock that Master Boraicho mentioned. I should ask if anyone here knows what happened to the medallion.
Boy, back in the day when, in order to convey communication, they had to over-exaggerate every little movement.
Excuse me, but have you seen Master Boraicho's warrior's medallion? He says he last remembers having it somewhere around here.
Oh, yes.
You may notice, for some reason, every character's hands are always closed into a fist.
For safekeeping, but some brigands attacked me and stole the tackle box in which I kept my key.
Attacking an unarmed fisherman? What cowards.
Indeed. Now I am locked out, and I cannot retrieve the medallion for you.
Is there anything I can do to help?
If you could get my key back from the brigands, I could get you the medallion. They usually do not stray far from the beach.
I will return with your key, fisherman, and these brigands will know the Fist of Shujinko.
I thank you,
Fist of
young
Shujinko.
Who is Shujinko?
This. I'm still not sure entirely what the question marks are about. I'll have to figure that out as I go. All right, brigands.
Would you happen to have seen the old fisherman's tackle box?
That old fossil? Perhaps he should keep a tighter hold on his possessions.
Wait, do you admit to taking it?
What business is it of yours? The only way he will get his tackle box back is if he can take it back. He is much too old and weak to do that. Keep to your own affairs and you will live a lot longer.
Oh, watch their asses scurry. They fucking got so fast out of there. Whew.
I have heard of a realm where nothing makes sense. Everything is chaotic.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I have returned with your key. The brigands will not likely harass you further.
Splendid, young man.
Splendid.
Come inside and you will find the medallion.
Absolutely. All right, let's get that medal. Let's get that medallion. That is an ugly ass looking medallion. That is not a... That medallion does not look very... I think it looks horrifying. That's a horrifying medallion. Shujinko, or not Shujinko, Boraicho, we need to talk about your fashion a little bit, buddy.
Thank you, young man. When you see Boraicho, tell him I will drink him under the table when next we meet.
That can be interpreted a lot of ways, buddy, but okay.
Greetings, Shujinko. It has been 5 years since you began your quest for the Kamidogu. Have you made any progress?
I am afraid not, Damashi. But I have learned Master Boraicho's fighting styles, and I have recovered his lost warrior's medallion. I was on my way to return it to him.
I see. That is quite an impressive artifact. I suggest you keep the medallion for yourself. Do not return it to Boraicho just yet. Such an item will give you credibility among master warriors.
I will do as you ask.
Good, very good. I must leave you now, but you will see me again. Good luck on your journey.
The first sign of, the first signs of something's not quite right. Wonder what happens if I talk to Boraicho right now. Oh, okay, you just repeat his...
Shujinko, have you had any luck finding my warrior's medallion?
I am afraid not, Master Boraicho, but I am still looking.
Try looking by the docks, Shujinko. I recall last having it there.
Jinko, you liar. You lying filth. You liar. But I'm pretty sure this will allow us an opportunity to get another fighting style now. Not gonna lie, this actually doesn't look too bad. The rain and all, it actually looks pretty damn good. This is actually pretty atmospheric. I'm getting some kind of, what's the game called? Way of the Samurai vibes a little bit here.
Good day. It is for me, at least. I keep finding coins lying about.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Where's this go? So I need to go around. Yeah. Easter egg? Ah, it's Kira. How's it going, Kira? Oh shit, she's coming at me. Let's give the challenge a shot. Preparing for combat. This is an optional quest in which if you complete the challenge, I think you unlock something. That is a model, I won't lie. I'm bleeding to death. And controls. I totally forgot about how drink these controls are. And of course, if the AI wants to win, it'll win. Wow. These combos. I barely did jack to her. Try it again. Move list. Yeah, he's just waiting for it. God. Not sure if I'm ready for this. I think the difficulty got super ramped up here. What is that combination? Back circle triangle. Damn, that does a lot of damage. Nice, I got it. All right. Took a couple tries, but I got it. Damn. That's an outfit. I guess.
Fujin is our wind god. He will bring us favorable weather.
Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure Fujin is not giving you favorable weather. He probably doesn't care. Probably just sipping on tea.
There have been many battles in this area. Sometimes one can find trinkets left behind during the fighting.
Wow. Okay, back towards the main course. Oh, getting stuck. So, oh, okay, with the medallion, that's how we went and get ourselves into the Lin Kuei. Ah, that's how this worked, okay. So Sub-Zero's recruiting, looking for able-bodied people, and you need to be able to prove that you are someone of of training quality, and you use the medallion to convince them to do so. Okay, I didn't remember this part at all.
I will only speak with those who have been initiated into the ways of the Lin Kuei.
Stop, infidel. Only great warriors are allowed to enter the Lin Kuei temple.
I am a great warrior. I have been personally trained by Master Boraicho, and have been awarded the Warrior's Medallion to prove it.
Warrior's Medallion? You are truly worthy of the Lin Kuei. We could use a warrior with your ability. Step inside and you will be trained to fight as a Lin Kuei. Your teacher will be none other than Sub-Zero himself.
Ah. Alright, we're gonna learn Sub-Zero's fighting style now. And thus, Shujinko shall go by leaps and bounds in strength. Now,
Sub-Zero.
with Sub-Zero being his instructor, your Lin Kuei training begins with Shotokan basic high attacks.
Well done.
Well done. Graduated low attacks.
Acceptable.
I think I actually remember back in my when I was a child that I remember that the game felt pretty janky at times, and I remember really struggling to do low attacks, because when you do low attacks, it tells you to just do down in an attack, but in truth, the best way of actually doing low attacks is actually do it like press like between back and down or forward and down, because if you press down by itself, you like sidestep, right? But if you put it between forward and down, you don't sidestep, you actually crouch, because it's doing both the inputs at the same time. So I remember struggling with that a lot, that doing low attacks in this game really bugged the hell out of me.
Well done.
Excellent, you've mastered Lin Kuei basic combos! More advanced combos. Pretty cool. Get some blowback? No, just reset. That's actually a pretty cool combo. Second fighting style now, right? Dragon.
Acceptable.
Acceptable. So he says,
Very nice.
very nice. Powerful pop-ups. Basic combos. One of the things I'm realizing about the Dragon style is it seems like the Dragon style doesn't have that many combos. It seems like it has a lot of stun moves. There's a couple more combos here. Here we go. Never mind. There we go. Far more combos here. Ow! I remember that there's a video that you can unlock in this game where you can actually see all the voice actors doing all like the screaming and yelling and all the pain voice acting that's available in the crypt somewhere, and it's hilarious. Finally, you learn Quarry Blade. Powerful pop-ups. Not gonna lie, the Quarry Blade's a little bit much in design. The design of this blade does not feel like it fits in the world of Mortal Kombat, to be quite frank. It looks like a weapon you'd see from, like, I don't know, like, maybe World of Warcraft? I don't know. It definitely looks like a Transformers weapon. For some reason, it reminds me of a weapon you'd see like Optimus Prime use in a Michael Bay movie. Alright. Style switching ones. So one of the things that I'm realizing as I'm doing these combinations is that you have to commit to the inputs. You can't like hit confirm. You have to straight up input it completely. Like if you do the combination, you have to do it without like waiting for the moves to finish. You have to input the whole damn thing immediately. Special moves, that's right. Acceptable. Acceptable. There we go. One. Wow. Ice Clone is a little jank on the input. There we go.
Well done.
Ice Clone, for some reason, was a little difficult to input. What the hell? Old shoulder. I think in Mortal Kombat 11 they did bring back the cold shoulder as a add-on, like as one of the other, not variations, but I think it's another move that you can attach to your moves. I think it is one of the moves that you can attach in Mortal Kombat 11. I can't remember entirely, but I think cold shoulder they finally brought back. That move was kind of out of place for a while.
Training. You are now a Lin Kuei warrior. For your first assignment, the Grand Master has commanded that you join our forces to the west. They have reported finding an unknown artifact that may greatly benefit our clan. We must secure it before our rivals do. Your password is Ice Dragon.
Ice Dragon.
Now. Do not return until you have succeeded in securing the artifact.
As you command.
Hey, Sub-Zero, talk to me! Talk to me!
Have you found the artifact yet? The Grand Master is growing impatient. You were told not to return to the compound until the artifact was found. Now, go find it.
Yes, sir. Fine. What are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do? Huh? Oh, wow.
So, you believe you are an able combatant? If you desire a fight, you shall have one.
Wow. I didn't expect that. I don't remember this. Okay. We got a fight. Got a legit fight. All right. Oh, you straight up spar with him? Whoa. Oh wow, it's 2 rounds? Damn, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually kind of cool. Alright, what was the combos for the sword again? There we go. He only has 1 combo. About the Shoken again? Standard, here we go. AI trying to poke me out. Now this is the one drawback to a game of this particular generation, and the ambitions of its time, which is a lot of loading screens. Even with a piece of hardware that is modern like mine, like my PC is pretty capable of handling some pretty fun games, and is more than capable of handling a PlayStation 2 game. It still requires a lot of loading time. Now, I remember a lot of loading back on the PlayStation 2. That thing could barely, not necessarily barely run this game, but it definitely struggle bus with some of the loading sequences. There are times I remember waiting in the loading screen that lasted like probably at least 3 minutes in certain cases.
Have you seen it? There is a structure near here that is older than recorded history.
That sounds impressive. Sounds mighty impressive.
I wonder where I am supposed to meet these Lin Kuei. It must be somewhere right around here.
Okay. I'm guessing somewhere hiding behind the trees? Aha! Lin Kuei man.
Halt! What is the password?
Ice Dragon.
Excellent. You must be the courier we had sent for, and a new recruit if I am not mistaken. You are just in time. There are Red Dragon not far from here, and they know we have this item. Take it to the Lin Kuei Temple. We will distract the Red Dragon to aid your departure.
I will leave at once.
Oh wow, we already got the Kamidogu? That's where the Kamidogu is hiding, is just in this cave? I suppose they stole it from the Red Dragon. So I'm guessing the Red Dragon must have stole it from somewhere else, probably like a shrine, maybe even from the Shaolin monks, and then Lin Kuei attacked them and stole it, or somewhat attacked them. Now, I've got my first Kamidogu.
Damashi, I have joined the Lin Kuei. I have learned Sub-Zero's
That object you carry, yes, it is as I suspected. Through the ignorance of the Lin Kuei, you have acquired the Earthrealm Kamidogu.
I have?
You must find the portal to the Nexus. When it opens, walk through to continue your quest.
But the Lin Kuei...
Must I remind you that your loyalties are to the Elder Gods, not to the Lin Kuei. Continue with your appointed quest.
Yes, Damashi. I understand.
See him pacing around around like a little child. Wasn't too happy about that.
Greetings, young man, and welcome to the Temple of the Order of Light. I am Wu, humble monk and head of this order. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this most noble monastery. Through the teachings of the Shaolin and Wushu masters, we attempt to educate the members of our local communities in ways of defending this realm from the unspeakable evil that lives beyond the veil between worlds. I only ask that you please leave the monks to their meditations and do not disturb them as they walk about the grounds.
Surprisingly, that was a lot of dialogue. I was a little surprised by that. I was expecting it like a one-sentence line. Where the fuck are your monks? There's no monks in here. Who am I disturbing in here? Sorry.
Sir, I have lost my place in the Cantos and now must start over. Please do not interrupt me again.
Sorry. Sorry. I mean to interrupt you so many damn times. I promise. Lots and lots of coins. You can use all these coins to unlock shit. I do remember the crypt can take a bit of a while because everything's a bit of a spectacle at the crypt. So to unlock stuff, if you stockpile a shit ton of coins, it can take a while to get through the crypt because everything has to be a spectacle with how long it takes to unlock just a single crypt.
May Raiden watch over you.
Well, thank you. That was very kind of you. Can I raid your house now? Yeah, I'll just take that. Pull the money right out of your drawers.
We are but humble worshippers of the Lord Raiden. You are most welcome in our camp and may share our fire.
Wow. I may share their fire with them.
May the Thunder God bless you.
All right, so the portal's all the way over there. There's still a lot here in this area that I feel like has been untapped. So I wonder if a lot of this area is mostly side missions. I feel like I'm missing a lot here. And this is where I make the critique about the game a little bit with the Conquest mode. It doesn't really show you a lot of opportunities to engage in side missions. They exist, but you gotta kind of go out of your way to figure them out and just explore. But obviously in modern game design, they usually tell you if there's a side mission in the area. You're looking at special forces.
I'm part of a United Nations task force assembled to investigate strange stone circles like the one east of here. According to local mythology, the strange circular stones were placed there eons ago by the gods. Should you ever discover anything about them, do come and speak with me.
Side mission. But the problem is, the side mission probably doesn't show up on here. Yeah, I can't see the side mission anywhere. So I have to remember this. For the record, by the way, side note, that voice actor does not match what I'm seeing here. Let alone the dialogue that he's even talking about does not match this. Why the hell is this military man so invested into this? It should be probably like a scientist or maybe like someone who's not carrying an SMG in his hand when he's talking to you like that. But yeah, it just feels a little awkward and out of place. Aha! More coins. I would love it if they re-released this game on the Nintendo Switch. I would totally get this for the Nintendo Switch. Unlock Kira's new outfit. Or maybe it's just Kira herself. Which I am surprised that this game never saw a re-release. Much like Shaolin Monks, I'm surprised that that game never got a re-release. That game deserves a remaster, especially between the two of them. But I am surprised that we didn't see these games re-release in not only on the Nintendo Switch, but also like on like the previous generation hardware.
Shujiko, raid is high, the Kamidogu. Enter the portal.
Ah, and there we go into the Nexus. So yes, Shujinko has begun his first major, well, he's overcome his first major hurdle in through the quest of his collecting the Kamidogus.
This is the Nexus, constructed by the Elder Gods to aid their champion on his quest to save the realms.
To aid me?
These portals lead to each of the realms that conceals a Kamidogu. Each time you recover a Kamidogu, you must return it to the Nexus and place it on that altar. Doing so will unlock the portal to the next realm for you to search.
Which portal will open first?
Place the Earthrealm Kamidogu on the altar and you will know. It would seem that the Elder Gods wish for their champion to search the Netherrealm next. I must warn you, it is a dark and evil place.
I will be on my guard.
All right, so we are heading to the Netherrealm first. I'm actually a little surprised about that. I don't remember that. The Netherrealm is hell, and it's a major being in Earthrealm was already like pristine and tranquil and stuff like that. It was a beautiful environment for PlayStation 2 era graphics, and then we're going to the other end of the spectrum and going to just carnage, straight up hell. We're going straight to hell. It's kind of crazy that that's the way that they went about it, but it's cool. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started at the Netherrealm. However, we're gonna be wrapping up here real soon. My stream's gonna be ending a little short as I do have some things I need to get tackled today. However, we're gonna go ahead and watch the introduction of the Netherrealm, and then the next time we pick up on the stream, we're gonna see what lies at the Netherrealm for us.
Is this not what you expected?
This place, it feels dark.
Feels dark.
Every heart that inhabits it. Normally, your presence here would not be possible. Only evil resides in the Netherrealm.
But because he joined the Lin Kuei.
Perhaps your time with the Lin Kuei has left a small stain of corruption.
Yep.
Corruption?
He's not as pure of heart as he used to be, because of what he had learned in the Lin Kuei, and their teachings has had an impact on a certain level in his soul.
This is not going to be pleasant, but I will complete my task.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go ahead and collect these real quick. Ooh, nice. Lots and lots of coins. Look at that, just bodies hanging from, well, skeletons just hanging around. Just vastly different. Even the the purple, or not the purple, the orange hue, and like obviously what you're seeing in the distance seems like maybe like a fog. What it is actually is a clever technique from the developers to use that to limit your field of view. What's happening is that the game is hiding its rendering techniques. This is something that games like Silent Hill implemented as a clever way to hide visual loading in front of you as you go through the game. It hides the rendering. So that's why there's like this thick fog in the distance that's kind of like obstructing your field of view. It's rendering information, but hiding anything that's not rendering quick enough. So that way it puts less strain on the game. It's a clever technique, and I think it's effective in this game. It was effective, obviously very effective in Silent Hill, because it added the atmosphere of feeling isolated in the lack of visual information that made you more paranoid about how close you really were to the enemies. And I think it works here too, because it kind of adds to the atmosphere of like this dark and corrupted place to a certain degree. And obviously in like Earthrealm, they have like I think more of like a white fog to a certain degree. And they use these kind of color codings to kind of emphasize the atmosphere, which is really cool. Really, really cool. As we saw back there was a little bit of Shang Tsung. We also saw a little bit of Ashra back there, who's making her debut again in Mortal Kombat 1. Or not debut, but a return. I'm gonna go ahead and collect a couple of these treasure chests real quick. Then we're gonna wrap up for the day. Again, we'll be it's gonna be a short stream, getting us acquainted, and we did get through Earthrealm, and we will be playing through more of Netherrealm. Garrick is over here. I saw you in Earthrealm just a little while ago, buddy, like an hour ago. All right, we're gonna leave it right here for now. Yeah, I hope all of you are having a wonderful day, and thank all of you that came to hang out for a while and checked out the stream. We'll be back with some more Mortal Kombat Deception Conquest mode, and we'll probably go through the entirety of it. As far as the actual, like, you know, ladders and stuff like that, getting the endings and stuff like that, we might just try to get Shujinko's ending possibly, and that'll be it. Like I said, the real focus of this playthrough is really focused on just the Conquest mode. My inspiration really came from the World Tour mode in Street Fighter 6, so I wanted to replay this and kind of get a close idea of what Conquest mode was like, because I hadn't played it since I was like 15. It's been a long time since I played it, so having access to it again through emulators is really, really awesome. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up for today. Thank all of you again, and until the next stream, I will see you then. Yeah, bye bye.